Today, we will be installing the Reolink 4K cameras with AI for person and vehicle detection. I know that I usually prefer to install Amcrest just because Amcrest has ONVIF. Amcrest specifically states that it has ONVIF, so that way you can use their stuff with other manufacturers such as Hikvision, Dahua, or even Yi cameras if you hack it. But for whatever reason, the Reolink does not specify that it has ONVIF, so I have no idea if this will detect other cameras in my house or not. The paint finish looks like it's made from cheap plastic, but it is not plastic. The whole thing feels like it's metal, and it is probably metal, even though the mounts themselves are metal. Inside the kits, you'll find everything you need. It comes with a 2 terabyte hard drive. I feel that's really tiny, so I'm going to upgrade the client to 6 terabyte using the Western Digital Purple. The default comes with the Seagate 2 terabyte. In order to upgrade the hard drive, all you have to do is remove 5 visible screws, 4 on the sides and 1 in the back. Pop the lid open and you'll see the hard drive, and then just unscrew everything and then install the new hard drive. Pretty easy. In order to install 7 cameras for the client, I had to order 3 extra cameras because the default kit only comes with 4 cameras, as you can see in the box. You'll see that it comes with everything, including the 25 feet Cat5 cable. But when you order the extra 3 cameras, the extra 3 cameras does not come with any extra wires, so you'll need to install or buy additional Cat5 cables from Best Buy, Amazon, or whatever. Before you actually go out and install the cameras on site onto its final position, it's always a good idea to plug everything in and power on the system and make sure every camera is working. You can see that the camera itself has 3 output core, 3 lines to go into the camera. You actually only need 1, and that is the Cat5. Don't worry about the other cables or the other connections that you see that's connected to the cameras. So make sure that the Cat5 is connected straight into the camera, and on the other end, it goes directly into the NVR. If you cannot reach the NVR due to whatever reason, locations, issues, or whatever, you can always connect it to your network switch, and the NVR itself will see the camera, even though the camera is not connected directly in the back of it. With all the 7 cameras connected, let's power on the NVR itself. Going through the preliminary settings, I am connected to my laptop, so that's why the resolution is very low. If you connect it to a 4K TV, then it will go up all the way to 4K. Next, we'll set up the login. You have your account name, which is the admin, account type, password. Fill out this section, so in case you forgot your password, you can always recover it. Device name, you can name it whatever you want. Storage, we'll use this 6 gigabytes that we recently installed. Go ahead and format it. So you can see that it recognized there is 6 terabytes. Hit next. Network access, go ahead and give it DHCP, meaning that it will give the NVR an IP address by itself on your local network. I wouldn't mess around with this, but you can do it static if you want, if you know exactly the number that you're going to assign it. For now, I'm going to do DHCP for it to be automatic. DNS is how it's going to get online. Go ahead and do it auto for now. This is how you get alerts to your email. For now, I'm going to skip it because I don't really need it. And there we go. All 7 cameras show up properly as expected. If you ever want to change anything, go ahead and right click and then go down to settings. It will ask you for your password, your admin password. I already did it, so I jumped right into the settings immediately. If you don't want the annoying Reolink watermark up here, go ahead and go down to the display tab. Toggle the watermark on or off, as you can see here. Suppose this camera is aiming at the back door. Go ahead and change the name from camera 1, the default camera 1, to back door. It looks like it has the ability to record audio, but I don't think that's possible. It's weird because there's no microphone on, so how on earth would it record audio? But I'm going to click on audio anyway, just to see if that actually works or not. Who knows? Maybe the mic is hidden somewhere. Go down to System and go over to Account Center. I always create another account, and this is the general account and not the admin account. This is the account that I will use to give to the client, because for whatever reason, if I give it the admin password and account to the clients, they always change the password or they always forget it, and resetting the password is extremely hard. That's why I always give them another account. If they forget the account, I can always delete and create another one. To view the system online, make sure that you are in System again and then go over to the Info tab. In the Info tab, you'll see the QR code. Use this QR code to scan and then view your cameras on your phone or tablet. So go ahead and download the Reolink app and then open it up and then scan this QR code so you'll be able to view it on your phone. Download the Reolink. It will ask you to allow or not. You have to click on allow. Agree and continue. On the upper right hand corner, click on add. Allow, so that will scan the QR code. Once you're able to scan the QR code, go ahead and enter the admin account or the client's user account. I'm going to use my admin account. And there we go. If you want to change the quality of the cameras, of the stream, go ahead and click on this square box, low, and change it to something much higher, like 4K for instance. To zoom in, just pinch and zoom in and out just like that, as you would on a normal regular image. If you want cloud storage, then you'll have to pay extra, but for now we don't have anything like that. You just click on devices. Now, to enable your phone alerts, every time there is motion detected, go ahead and click on the settings on the upper right hand corner. Go down to push notifications and make sure that you toggle it to on. Now, it's best that you set up a schedule so that way you don't get alerts when you're home. Otherwise, your phone will be ringing off the hook. Annoying, really annoying. By default, all of the days are enabled, 24 hours. So if you want to change it to any motion or person or just vehicles or something like that, whatever you want. To change the day or the hours of the day, go ahead and follow along. So suppose we just want to get alerts from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then go ahead and select 6 all the way up to 7 a.m. again. You can copy it to multiple days, so that way you don't have to do it again and again for each days. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to do it yet. I want to do it with the client. Detection alarm. Here you can set up the detection zone. So suppose this is aiming at the street and you have a bunch of cars moving around. You definitely don't want that kind of alerts to bother you all day. So go ahead and just select the area that you want to be detecting. Just go ahead and fill in the area using a pen and then hit save. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Just hit the eraser and then start erasing. Again, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to finalize it now because I'm not in the area. As I mentioned before, this might have ONVIF and I was able to see it. If you want to see it, you go to Network, go to Advanced, and turn on ONVIF Protocol. To view your other brands on the Reolink, go to the Channel tab, go on over to number 2, click on Add or Modify. I already added, but I'm going to click on Modify. If you don't see it, click on Add. So I'm using the protocol ONVIF. I'm using my, I enter my IP address of the Amcrest, my credentials, but for some reason it still doesn't work. Hopefully you are able to get your ONVIF cameras to work because for whatever reason I cannot. I tried Hikvision as well, but that didn't work. So I don't know. It has ONVIF. It looks like it has ONVIF, but it doesn't look like it's talking to my other brand's camera. Overall, I would say that this is a pretty good system. I'm going to start installing it just to see for the AI if the clients want AI. Normally, I would stick with Amcrest because I think it's a pretty good value for the price. But right now, Amcrest does not have AI, person, and vehicle detection. Well, they do, but for twice the price of the Reolink, I don't think it's worth it. So if a client really, really wants AI, then I'm going to install Reolink. If they don't want AI, then I will install Amcrest. Just because, as I mentioned before, Reolink has AI, but the ONVIF is kind of shoddy at the moment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, everyone.